Dr. Cheon and the Lost Talisman is a mystery thriller action horror comedy film based off of a manhwa. Now, I didn't know much about this one, but I do like the main actor, so I wanted to just check it out. This one is about Dr. Cheon. He is a fraud. He basically pretends to be a shaman and has his assistant basically sort of Kang basically sort of just rig things. They're kind of like the Brothers Grimm. If you've seen the Brothers Grimm, they set up like a sort of fraud case, and they'll go visit a family who's being haunted, or they feel like they're being haunted. He'll go there with his little bell, and the bell doesn't ring, so he knows there's nothing there. And then his assistant will rig something, they'll put on a show, and get paid thousands of dollars to do this, fleecing families. But he's got a doctorate in psychology, so he finds ways to manipulate people, but also like find out what they really want. And however, they find a new case with Kyung-hye. She is a young woman whose sister is possessed by an evil spirit and needs an exorcism, and when they go to the town, finds out that the spirit is real. It's actually being used by an evil shaman, has been locked in the mountain, and that's where the horror aspect comes in. So this movie, it tonally shifts several times, and it's a little bit jarring. It starts off as a comedy, a halfway point turns into like a horror fantasy, and then an action fantasy because it's based off of an online comic book. The movie's very breezy and fun and enjoyable. Has some interesting action set pieces, but also the direction's a little bit weak at sometimes. There's like an action set piece that happens in a tunnel, and the camera keeps like going too close to the actors' faces, and shaky cam. You can tell that this action sequence compared to the other ones is not very strong. I don't know if they ran out of time or something, but there's another inventive chase in a village that's really good, and the battle at the end. So overall, it's a very undemanding action fantasy film. It's definitely not amazing, but it's enjoyable. I liked it plenty, even though, and it definitely a movie that has franchise potential. So I give Dr. Cheon and the Lost Talisman a 6 out of 10.